Let me start. Uh, Firstly, Harbour Engineering Department is a department under the Government of Kerala involved in the infrastructure development in the coastal area of the state. So we are doing the mainly works like development of ports, harbors, tourism works, other roads, housing, and so many other infrastructure works. And all our IT initiatives are related to the this our uh, operations under the infrastructure development works. Okay, the objectives of e-governance program. As all of us know, the major objectives are fast and easy services, increased accountability, increased transparency, elimination of corruption, increased efficiency, standardization of the works, and handling of bulk data. Here, our main focus area is the transparency, accountability, and increasing of increase the efficiency. So we have already so many programs developed under the by the state, which are common to all the engineering departments, not the Harbour Engineering department alone. And what we are doing is we are doing using all the existing applications developed by the state, as well as our own e-governance applications developed in-house. So let us see the major softwares we are using. Is the first one is price. Price is used for estimation of quantities for the works. That include estimation, development of BOQ, all those things related to works are done by using price. Then Spark. Spark is the service and payroll management software. We have got around 600 employees. All the service particulars, payroll, leave, everything is pension, everything is managed by under the Spark software. Then e-office is there. All of us know about e-office. We are heading towards a paperless office. As a first step, our headquarters has been made entirely under the e-governance e-office program, and we are extending to all sub-offices in a time-bound manner. Then to manage the finance and budget with the state finance departments, trustees and all, we are using BIMS and BOUNCE on another application. And all these are developed by the state government. Then e-procurement is there. EMLA, that's also finance control software. CPCRS is the centralized purchasing software. Now we will go to the application developed by the HED, in-house by the HED. First one is iPromise. iPromise is used for the monitoring of works. We have got hundreds of works running all over the state, and it is very difficult to monitor it in a physical mode. So we have developed an application, iPromise, some 4 years back, and I think it was award-winning application by this coach, and we are thankful to you for considering us for the award. And later, we every year we are keeping on improvising the application, and now we have developed the Android application for this software, so that all the stakeholders, people's representatives, higher government officials, including secretaries and inspection agencies, everybody can have a look at to the works through their mobile phone. So that is the development we made in the iPromise software. Then TRIPS. TRIPS is a weighbridge management system. I will come to that. Yeah. This application is developed for making measurement of stones supplied to for the construction of breakwaters. Uh, Perhaps you may not be knowing what is breakwaters. I don't know. It is not familiar to all the people. This is a very specific work under the construction harbors. And, for a particular harbor, we need around 1 lakh tons of stones, and we are making by dumping these stones in a defined manner. We are making an enclosed basin, harbor basin for safe landing of the fishing crafts. So, for that, tons of stones, lakhs of tons of stones need to be supplied, and we decided to make this supply process a transparent process. Earlier, this was been supplied by this supply has been measured by the by an standalone an application loaded in a standalone PC, and it was not a tamper-proof and not fully transparent. So we decided to make it an online software, and we developed an online software which includes photographs of the loaded lorry weighing on the weighbridge with its loaded weight, stone loaded weight, and photograph of the georeference photograph of the dumping area uh, at the time of dumping of the stones, and the tire weight of the lorry after unloading the stones. So all these are brought to a single application, and anybody, including the higher officers, inspection agencies, everybody can view this, what is happening on the field. They can view this on a real-time basis. So we have made it 100% transparent, and every year now the project in hand by the Harbor Department is worth more than 250 crores. So by making it 100% transparent, we are saving a lot of money, and we are eliminating the chance of any corruption, and it is very well appreciated by our inspection agencies and the government. So that is the what we have. I have to say about the Weighbridge management software. Then I will come back to the asset management system. Asset management system, we have 25 harbors spread over the entire 590-kilometer coastline. So, in all harbors, a number of facilities, including shops, then locker rooms. So many facilities are there, and these are all being hired to rented out to public. So to manage this rented out to public on a short-term or long-term basis, it has become difficult to manage this physically, because the number of shops and other establishments is has crossed about 200 and 300. So we decided to develop an application which is capable of monitoring all this uh, in a centralized platform. So once the room is rented out to somebody, all the details, the personal details of the person who took over the room will be there, and the amount rented to be paid in advance, and the subsequent amounts are well intimated well in advance by SMS alerts. And the next thing is the period of agreement. Once the period of agreement is over, there will be an alert to the officer concerned, and also to the party who is rendered. So this has made our business very much simple, and it is also very well appreciated by our officers. Then next one is HR manager. See, this HR manager application is developed by the Harvard department for to make it transparent that who is working where, in which post who is working, and which are the posts lying vacant, and from which date somebody is working in the particular post. So this is mainly intended for transfer and postings of employees. Then we used to get a lot of queries from public under the Right to Information Act, asking about the vacancies reported to Public Service Commission, which is the reporting agency for the entire state. So by making this transparent, the number of RTA applications has come down by 70%. So this is actually a substitute for the right to information. This thing. So people are we can get the details of vacant posts, details of employees who is working in a particular post, everything with one with a single finger click. Okay. Then
you have two more.
Tell about the future plans. All these applicants are developed on a piecemeal basis. That I'm very frank about that. State government is planning to some development, and our department is doing some parallel something. We are now trying to bring into a integrated platform with all these are bringing under a single application, and all from the single application we can access all the applications. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Good. See, you are telling that you are planning to integrate with the others. Now, yes. Is it, I mean, your responsibility to do that, or some other department? Like
actually, we are planning it to do in concurrence with the IT department. Okay.
Yeah.
Then being an engineering department, our function is entirely different from other administrative departments.
That is what I am saying.
So our input is very much important.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. And since when you have introduced this system, these apps, and how monitoring has really helped you, in better execution of the projects, or corruption, removal of corruption and all that? You can just in 2-3 lines, you can tell us.
Yeah, firstly, we are successful in making the execution of break orders entirely corruption free by introducing this TRIPS software. Now, our second step towards the e-governance is to there's a work intimation software. It will give a complete checklist of all the if some work is going on in the field. Today, one concrete work is there. The field officer will have a checklist. So
what I am saying is, sir, you are right. We got this. What I am saying is that with the execution of these apps or implementation of these apps, see what exactly you have achieved. You can say earlier our projects used to take say X time. Now we are able to complete X minus 6, something like that. If you can quantify.
Yes, because to quantify this, we can bring down the corruption level in the execution by nearly 20%.
How about timely completion?
Timely completion, better work monitoring is there. So for in the last year itself, we have I cannot quantify it because the number of projects and the amount which are all are different from project to project. So
Yeah, but in general, no, say with the use of IT, you are now able to improve your efficiency by 10%, 20%.
definitely, because this volume of work we are doing is cannot be thought of if we are not using this IT applications, e-governance applications. Because price software is there. With that, hundreds of estimates we are preparing. Earlier, we had to type this or write this. So that difference is there.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, you have your automation has definitely increased your productivity and efficiency. But do you have any idea what financial gains it has added it to your system?
Yeah, definitely. There's a financial, because I can tell you, we are using e-procurement. So by using e-procurement, our the chance of collusion between the contractors has completely vanished. So earlier, the rates quoted by the contractors will be used to be about 20 to 25% above estimate. Now it has come down to 10 to 15% below estimate. See the difference. So that is because this is the best way to eliminate corruption. E-governance is the best way to eliminate corruption and increase efficiency.
Definitely, very good. No. Thank you, please.
Thank you, sir, for the presentation. Now